Guys, thank you so much for joining us here at Gourmet Grater. We're going to be making, as you guessed it probably, a tzatziki sauce recipe today. I'll be using one of our big bowl graters, as you see here. I have the luxury of having a few, so of course I'm going to turn one of them into a chip bowl in a second. I love having one on the counter as a fruit bowl. Great idea of what to do with it when you're not using it, by the way. Now I've done this recipe in both a Cuisinart and a Vitamix. By far, this is my favorite method. A lot of recipes will call for grated and drained cucumber, which I'm gonna do in the big bowl in 1 second here. I'll be adding in some fresh grated garlic. Olive oil, I always prefer either from California or Spain. Great flavor, way less expensive than olive oil from Italy. And of course, salt. I'll probably use both of these, Himalayan pink salt. We also have some sea salt from Utah by Salt Lake City there. Zest of a lemon plus some lemon juice and a bit of dill. So let's get started. So we're gonna start by grating the cucumber. You could seed these and grate these and drain these, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of a rotation here on the bottom of that big bowl grater. That's gonna be the base of our recipe. We're gonna get a lot of flavor this way, a little bit of a time saver. Most of those seeds are just gonna pull right out. So you can see we've taken out those seeds. That was pretty quick and easy. I also drained out some of the liquid. That's about the consistency that I would recommend right there. Now we're gonna be peeling some fresh garlic. I've had this bulb pretty much for a month already. I keep it in my garlic keeper. You'll find those on our website. You notice there's no green sprouts coming up out the top. You want to avoid those green sprouts. They're always going to cause your bulb to be more bitter, acidic, harder to peel too. So here's our garlic peeler. We'll place that inside. Quick roll on the counter. You'll hear that crinkle. We're already done there. We're going to take the bowl. It's already got a little of that cucumber juice on the teeth, so nice and slick when I'm grating the garlic. Always remember, guys, speed, not pressure. The motion does the job right down to the end. If you remember in our last video, we don't ever eat that end, acidic, bitter. That's the part we'll discard right there. So I ended up doing about 1.5 cloves there. Did a quick wash of my hands. I have a stainless steel sink. If you aren't a fan of the smell of garlic on your fingers, always touch something stainless when you're washing your hands. Cold water actually works best to pull out the smell. Garlic, fish, onions, cold water, stainless steel. Something about the ions or the enzymes or something. So that's it. That's about 2 cups there of our Greek yogurt. If you've cooked with me before, you know I'm not a big fan of measuring, but we'll call that 2 cups. We're gonna add in some olive oil. Calls for 2 tablespoons, so we'll do 1 tablespoon there of the California, another tablespoon here of our Spanish olive oil. I might drizzle some more on the top in a second. And now for zest. Now, of course, if you have our regular size gourmet grater, of course, it's perfect for zest. If for some reason the bowl was the only item you purchased, maybe you have a microplane. Quick shout out to my friend Barb from the street fair at College of the Desert. She has this and a million other gadgets at the street fair at College of the Desert. Right now we're on a bit of a break due to the current health situation. So you might want to check out her website, thekitchenoutlet.com. Again, that's thekitchenoutlet.com. Pick yourself up a microplane, pretty much the best way to zest. You don't need a lot. A little bit's going to go a long way there. So a little bit will do the job. I'll cut this in half now. Get some of the juice out of the lemon as well. We're going to squeeze that a bit. That's going to act as a natural preservative, provide a great flavor, of course, as well to our recipe. But any lime or lemon, anything with citric, always going to act as a natural preservative. I think now we're ready for some salt. We're going to do a bit of our Himalayan pink salt, a little bit of our real salt here. Great brand if you've never bought it, highly recommend it. That's again real salt. Now you can find this recipe and more at thegourmetgrater.com. You'll find all of our garlic keepers, our big bowl grater, everything and more. Gourmetgrater.com. We're gonna add in some fresh dill too. We're gonna give this a stir up, and I'll be right back with the results. So we're gonna fold this all together. I was lucky to score some organic dill. Even with organic, always says rinse before use, so we gave that a quick rinse, chopped up that dill. So again, that's grated cucumber, grated garlic, lemon zest, lemon juice, a couple cups of Greek yogurt, fresh dill, olive oil, sea salt, all made in our big rasp bowl. Now, if I was doing this for company, I would stick the bowl in the freezer actually before I prepare this. It's ceramic, so if it comes out of the freezer, it's really gonna hold the chill for that dip for quite a while. All of our ceramic, they're oven safe. If you wanna try our Alfredo recipe, again, gourmetgrater.com has those recipes. The Alfredo, bake right in the oven in the big bowl. It's kind of like one bowl cooking. You gotta love it. I know all of you are getting tired of dishes. I am. So we got our dip all ready to go. We got our chips. And thank you for joining us, gourmetgrater.com.